Good morning. We're literally walked straight from a trustees meeting to discuss the information we got from Governor Cooper on Friday. It was the earliest we could meet, was first thing this morning. We've wrestled for an hour to talk about what this means for Central going forward, and I think the tone at the end of the meeting was we're excited about what this means for us going forward. I'm excited about the upcoming services. So we've made some decisions in the short term that we're going to communicate. And
And one of the things we want to really make sure is clear is that we wrestled this morning. We have folks across the board with kids, retirees, on our trustees. They represent the swath of who we are at Central. And we really wrestled with this kind of next step.
And I would say we sat there and had a balanced discussion of doing everything we can to protect all of our participants, and at the same time to move forward. And all of us in that room want to get back to the day that there are no restrictions at all.
And we're excited about it.
We're moving toward it.
One step closer. So should we just go by date? So this coming Sunday is Pentecost Sunday.
Right. Great Sunday.
Yeah. And we'll still have two services virtual at 8:45 and 10:55, but then an in-person service at 10 o'clock at Rabbit just down the road.
And no reservations, no registrations. They can handle all of us.
And Chris, what are we going to do with masks and that kind of stuff that day?
yeah, so similar to a restaurant, as you arrive at Rabbit, you walk with your family to your spot, and then it's going to be a beautiful Sunday. I think the highs in the 80s.
Yes.
I'm excited. My kids are taking part in that service. And once you get to your spot, take your mask off, and you can safely sit there and enjoy an incredible service. What a great way to kind of step into, a moving forward posture.
Senior Recognition Day, Confirmation, Pentecost.
It's going to be a beautiful Sunday. And then on the 30th, we're really kind of reopening things.
Originally, that was going to be a trial Sunday. No longer.
No longer is it a trial Sunday. We are, Max Sally was there and said he could get all of our ushers and greeters there. So we're going to open up church 8:45 service, 10:55 service, Sunday school hour. Worship will look very similar to the way it's looked for years here at Central.
No registration.
No registration required, no assigned seats or anything like that. But we are still going to wear masks as a community in the sanctuary and in the common spaces as we move around.
And the reason for that is our children are still being asked to wear masks in school,
Yep.
and the persons that work with them. So in support of that current, need, we're going to, but that won't go on forever necessarily, and we're going to go, and I think there's going to be another statement coming out, June 11th?
Yes.
You say something.
So what we decided, we've got a little time before that happens instead of the 72 hours or so that since the first order we got.
Right.
But so on June 11th, the executive order expires. We've already got a trustees meeting on the books for the morning of the 15th to reevaluate this. The majority of this discussion, frankly, today was we quickly agreed that we need to get back to in person, no limit on numbers. Let's go ahead and resume all the activities. But the mass was a large part of the conversation, and until folks can get the vaccine across all ages, we felt like that was the responsible thing to do for our community.
Bottom line, though,
We're moving.
We're back.
We're moving forward. We're coming back. Yeah, and we really will. I mean, I want to just tout our trustees and Chris, our chair. I mean, we got together as quickly as everyone could be in the room. And I mean, all of our trustees were there at 8 o'clock this morning in a meeting to make sure we could talk about this and do a good job. So we're going to keep evaluating. We're going to keep collecting data, and we're going to keep trying to do the best thing for everyone in our community.
I just want to reiterate, I want to make sure people heard that on that Sunday the 30th, there will be Sunday school. Your adult classes going to be wide open, and you make your own decisions in those classes of how you meet. But the children will meet, and they will be in masks.
And when we're in our common spaces, the sanctuary and the hallways, we'll wear masks.
Thanks, Chris.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks so much. We look forward to seeing
Yep.
everybody.